All right, so chat, I've been meaning to do this one for a while. Looking at the League of Legends character roster, since we are getting more information on Project L recently, since we got more information, I actually haven't seen the roster for League of Legends since like Lucian came out. That was the last time that I played the game. I think Lucian was the final character that came out when I actually stopped playing League of Legends. So I'm pretty sure plenty of characters have came out since then. I want to check out this roster and see what characters I think may come into the Project L game and what characters I think should be inside the game. So let's go and take a look at this roster and see what characters I think should be inside the game. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna sound mad biased, chat. I am not a big fan of the monstrous characters inside of League of Legends. I've really never been a fan of those designs, to be honest. I don't know, it's just something about, I'm okay when a character has like animalistic features, like say like Ari, like a fox girl, or you know, a cat boy or whatever. I'm fine with those, but when the character is like just purely an animal or like a monster or something, I'm usually not a fan of those designs too much. There are a couple outliers here that I do think are just great designs and I think should be in the game, which we'll talk about. But starting off with Ari, I think is a character that obviously is in the game, right? This character is in the game, so nothing really here to talk about. A cool character. I think she's very popular, has a very nice skins. I wonder if they're actually going to do skins inside this game actually, which would be pretty cool. I mean, that would be obviously an easy way for them to get some, you know, some extra cash in their pockets. But I think Ari is going to be a fun character indeed. We already seen a little bit of her combo potentiality, and it looks absolutely nuts with her like dashing through you and stuff like that. Now, Akali, I think this character is sick, bro. I really like this redesign. I don't remember this. So, like, once again, I played the game back in the day. This character artwork was not there. This character artwork looks very nice. So they redesigned this character for sure. Since the last time I played the game. But overall, I think Akali would be a very nice addition. I mean, she's just like female ninja, the character, right? Just like with the double sides or whatever. She definitely has like, what is that Mortal Kombat character's name? Jade? Yeah, she reminds me of Jade. She got like some Jade vibes going on, especially with this new artwork. But I'm definitely down for some Akali. I always like this character. I always thought she's pretty cool. Let's put Akali in the game. Now, personally, I'm a big fan of OGs, right? Ashe is the OG. I think when you started the tutorial in the game back in the day, they made you play with Ashe. Is like, who was the tutorial for? I don't know if it's still Ashe as far as the tutorial go now, but back then, they made you play this character. I have a soft spot for the MCs sometimes, and I think Ashe was a really cool one, bro. I really do like Ashe. Ashe is a pretty cool OG character inside of the game. How relevant she is now, I have no idea, but I always like the design. I mean, she's just a Frost Archer, a nice Frost Zoner. I can already see the freeze setups already with the Frost Assist. You freeze your opponent, you go for the mix up the left right. I can already see it, bro. It sounds dirty. Let me have it, please. Exactly, she'll just be Ice Hawkeye. There you go. Just Ice Hawkeye. Hawkeye had all like the other types of arrows. She'll just have ice arrows instead of having all the other ones. Just get rid of all the complications of the different arrows that Hawkeye had. There you go. Now, I don't know how many more ranged characters this game need, but I think Caitlyn, or yeah, Caitlyn, I think that's how you say her name, is a pretty sure pick. If they're going for the arcane art style, I can imagine that the arcane characters will make it in the game. Is that a safe assumption? I haven't seen arcane yet, but I could just assume that the characters that were in there are going to make it in. I'm pretty sure she's in there. I've seen like some screenshots or like a couple of clips, and I think I've seen this character. Now, we know Jinx is in there, which Jinx was shown in earlier footage of the game as well. So we obviously know she's in the game too. We've seen her. But yeah, I think Caitlyn is a sure, safe bet to think that she's going to be in the game, considering that she's in Arcane and they're going for the Arcane X art style, and they're calling it Project L X Arcane or whatever, something like that, just talking about the art style. So I could just assume that. I think that's a safe bet. Is Echo inside of Arcane though? That I don't know. Maybe they just really wanted to use Echo. I don't know. Once again, another soft spot for the actual OGs. Israel, I actually do really like this character. I'm not gonna lie. They can't display the skill, but yeah, I'm really a soft spot for it. But once again, how many more archers, how many more ranged characters do we need? Probably don't need him. I don't think he probably get picked. Is he even popular anymore? I don't know. Yeah, someone have to let me know. Do people even like this character? Like, he's been in the game, I think, since the beginning. See, like, I'm pretty sure he's like an original character, right? Like the base roster of the game, he was definitely there. I know Ashe was there. She was like on everything when this game first came out. I think Ezreal was too as well. I think they were like the two main archers of the game at the time. But yeah, this character, I think is pretty cool. I always liked him. Now, chat, you want to talk about a character? This was my main character inside of League of Legends when I played Fiora, the Grand Duelist. You always got to have a rapier character in your fighting game, bro. I can already just see the Mitsudu vibes coming through. Can I just have my rapier girl, please? I think this character would be so dope inside the game, bro. I can see the footsies being played. I can see the drought being the lunges, bro. Oh my god. Give me the stabby stabs. Give me the lunges. Yes, I need it. I think this character would be so sick. Maybe she could have her reflect mechanic or whatever. I don't know. I wonder, because I'm always thinking like I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get like every skill of the character inside of the game somehow. Like, okay, how can we change, or like how can we get the skills, the abilities of the characters into a fighting game style? We want people to recognize the moves that the characters are using. How do we get them in a fighting game style? I think that is the sickest like idea to, like, you know, try to incorporate these moves in a fighting game sense in somehow. Now, they did do a rework of this character overall, which I personally wasn't a big fan of the rework when it happened. I think the rework happened like right when I was like winging out of the game, but I wasn't a big fan, even though people said it made her better. I personally just like the old and better. I don't know. I love the old super. I love the old like burst of speed. This character's sick though, and she was low difficulty, so small brain, big plays for me. I like it. Now, I don't know too much about this character. I just saw her on the list when we were looking at the roster of characters, Gwen, but she looked pretty cool, chat. Giant ghost scissors. There's an audience for this, right? There's some Kill la Kill fans out there that will definitely like a character like this. Will this character, I don't know, do people like this character? Is this character cool? I have no idea. She has a cool looking design, at least. I think she will pull a certain audience for sure. How does she play? I have no idea. Her skills look okay. I'm pretty sure they can make this into a character. But we'll have the male equivalent, I'm pretty sure. I think I saw somebody that looked down and that had a big blue sword as well. I think we'll take a look at him soon. Again, nothing here to say about Jinx. I just had to put her out here just because. But we already know that she's definitely going to be inside the roster. I mean, Jinx been everywhere as of lately, right? She's been inside of Fortnite. I believe PUBG just got her too. I think that was announced at the Game Show Awards or something like that. Like, I guess if League of Legends is doing a collab, Jinx is the character to do the collab. I'm guessing Jinx is that popular, right? She is just that popular of a League of Legends character. Is she the most popular League of Legends character? I don't know. Who is like the most popular League of Legends character? Someone let me know if you guys know. I actually don't know. Do they do polls for that? Now, Cant has been around since I've been around with League of Legends. Now, this character, I don't know if she is an OG, but she's definitely been around since I've been playing this game. I've seen this character forever. I think she got a new redesign as well. Definitely new artwork. I'm guessing all the characters got new artwork from what I've seen back then. The old artwork wasn't bad from the back in the day, but you could definitely tell that the regular artwork, they definitely changed. I think all of these are like pretty much the same. They didn't change the artworks for like the old costumes or whatever. But you could definitely tell like the newer costumes. Like, geez, that looks sick. Oh my god, that looks sick. This looks sick. This looks sick. You could definitely tell which ones like sort of aged in the art style. Like these ones right here. I think she is going to be a nice character to have inside the game. I just overall just like her aesthetic. I think she could have some pretty nice things. I believe she had like a stealth mechanic as well or something like that. I wonder how they would put something like that inside of this game. Like, how crazy would that be? Usually stealth mechanics in fighting games are kind of hard to utilize because sometimes you don't even know where you are when you're trying to do it. But when it is done right and you kind of know where you're at too, it makes for some pretty interesting plays, I'm not gonna lie. All right, chat, now before you get your pitchforks out, because I see you guys right now, where the dude's at. All right, look, I got this boy Graves here, all right? Every game needs that one big dude. Once again, another gun character though, right? I think Graves is a very nice design, but another gun character? Maybe we need another big dude that we need with like a giant, like, I don't know, weapon or something like that. Like another giant weapon that isn't a gun. But I think Graves is a nice, cool character, bro. I think this character is sick. I think, I just overall like his design. His design's always been pretty cool. He's just that big, gruff dude, that big, rough dude that has like, you know, the burly sense, the nice beard, the cigar in the mouth, you know, just, I mean, he's the outlaw, bro. What else you want from the dude? Now, chat, I know y'all hating me by now because this game is range the game. You guys are probably asking, where's the characters that go the hell in? But I insist this man Lucian gets in the game. It's not my fault that all the cool characters in this game are either bow characters or have guns. It's just a fact. It's the actual factual. Lucian, I think, will be a sick ass character for this game. This character design is sick, bro. I love Lucian as a character. Like I said, I think he's the last character that came out when I was coming. When I was like leaving, coming to the game, Lucian was like the final one that's coming, and I think this character definitely deserves to be in the game, bro. I just really like his design. I'm not gonna lie. I think he just is a sick ass looking character. This is how you do a gunslinger, bro. I think this is a real gunslinger. He has lasers. He got crosses. Like, look, he has like high mobility with the guns. He has like these. Look at it. Look at the shooting. Look at the shooting. Oh my god. Yes. Just put this dude in the game, bro. Just pew pew. Everybody's dead with the gun. All right. This is one of my other favorite characters inside the game too. Riven, the Exile. Now, they could play this off pretty good for a fighting game. And the reason why I think she will be a great fighting game character is because of her sword, right? So there's a lot of things in fighting games where we have things where characters like have like either like they gotta like level something up or they have installs or something. She can easily start the game with her broken sword and work her way up to her full blade, or have it to where her full blade is an install and now she gets like super crazy upgraded abilities or something like that. They can really play this off in a fighting game. Since this, thinking from a fighting game perspective of how this character actually plays in game, I think she will be a perfect addition for this cast. Yeah, I think she will work super well. Bunny Battle Riven, this was my costume back in the day. Easily top tier costume. This character I think will definitely translate very well to a fighting game for sure. Now, speaking from popularity, back in my day at least, Sona was a pretty popular character back in my day. Now, I don't know. But from a fighting game sense, I think her choice of weapon is very unique. Having a mage that isn't just using a staff and stuff like that, she uses like some type of instrument to fight you with. And I think like the way she plays, she can definitely be a character that like enables a team. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played Persona. That game has like status effects or something. Why do I feel like this is the character in the game that can like bring something like that to the table, where she's doing a bunch of status effects that actively change the way you have to approach her? And these status effects or whatever she does as far as these buffs or debuffs she put on you, to like the buffs she put on you from like assist, or the debuffs you can put them on your opponent from like actually being in play, or even assist if they actually want to do it that way too. This can actively change how you have to approach this type of team. Like, I just feel like this character will translate to a fighting game in such a unique way. Like, they could do some super unique things with how this character actually plays. I think she'll be a cool character to have inside a fighting game. I really would like to see how they would do a character like this. And I just think she has a unique weapon choice that you just don't really see inside of games that much. I mean, we have Ino with a guitar, but you know, you don't really see other people that really use instruments inside fighting games like that. Like, who does that? Now we have to get Mr. Gambit Light inside the game too, man. Twisted Fate, the Card Master. Once again, another unique character design using cards to fight, right? So once again, these can be status effects, you know, just characters that do buffs and debuffs based on something like this. Now, I believe there's already a character that does something like this inside of Street Fighter 5. I believe Rolls has something where she like can manipulate like effects or something like that in the form of cards. I believe, if I remember correctly. But I think Twisted Fate can also play to that style and just be a very swaggy character, bro. I could just imagine the type of combo potentiality, because the one thing that we're going to have to see outside of them trying to portray the actual abilities that these characters have, like the abilities that you see here, they also have to take into the fact that these characters are going to be in a fighting game, so they have to have, like, you know, punches and kicks and stuff like that we haven't seen these characters do before. I think Twisted Fate may actually be smoothing, and I just can imagine this character like just moving in, doing flip kicks, slide into a card effect, then pick you back up for a combo, put another card on you, and like, I don't know, just crazy stuff, bro. I can just imagine it. It sounds absolutely insane. I think he will be a sick ass character. So chat, this was the guy I was talking about earlier, Viego. I think this character is cool looking, bro. Now, he's an edgelord, but you know, you gotta have your edgelord character. He has a big ass sword. Look at this phantom, this green phantom sword this character has. I don't know what this character does. Once again, plenty of characters that came out way later than like when I was playing in the game. But like, look, he has like a mode that he changed into. Like, look at this. He has a mode. He goes into like, I don't know, this full ghost armor mode or whatever. This character looks sick, man. I think this character would be tight to have in the game. Put this dude in the game. I don't even know if he's popular. I don't care. Put this man in the game. He looks sick. He looks sick as hell. The Ruined King. What a name. What a title. Now, chat, this is my list, I know. And trust me, I don't want this character to be in the game, but I just know they're going to put one of these characters in the game. I know they're gonna put one of these short characters inside the game, and if it's gonna be anyone, it has to be the Mr. Troll himself. You gotta put the memeable characters in the game. I think Teemo, if it's gonna be anyone, I think Teemo is the best bet. He's annoying, people hate him, people troll with him. I don't ever think he was like really that good, but or maybe he was good at one point, but now people just be trolling with him. And yeah, if it's any one that has to get inside the game, bro, I think Teemo is the one that deserves it. Like I said, it just doesn't feel right if I don't include him. I don't want him in the game, but I have to put him in this list, unfortunately. Annie was a OG character, if I'm not mistaken, as well, but I think this character will translate very well. She's a mage, but she also has a giant bear that she uses, right? So you have this giant bear that comes out and fight along with her. I think this will make for a super interesting character fighting game design. Like, you know, you have this girl that is like trying to keep you at a distance with range, and all of a sudden she pulls out this giant big ass teddy bear on with like flaming, and it just starts running and smacking you, bro. Like, just think about the type of pressure. Like, would she be a puppet character at this point, or like would it just start attacking you like normally, or can you command it? Like, how would it work? I'm just thinking about it from a fighting game sense. I think this type of character will translate very well and in a unique way. And it seems very scary to have a character that has like another like thing on the field that's attacking you while also being an assist game. We've seen this already happen in plenty of other games. You know, think of like Android 18 from Dragon Ball FighterZ and stuff like that. You'd be completely crazy when you have things like this. You know, you've seen Captain Ginyu go crazy and stuff before. This sounds like it's something right up a fighting game's alley. Now, I don't know anything about this Senna character, the Redeemer, but she looks absolutely sick, man. This character design is fantastic. Holy shit, bro. She looks good. Like, I really like this character design. She looks really good. Is she, like, related to Lucian or something like that? Because this is a gun. I thought it was a sword, but coming down here, she's shooting. Let me know if anybody knows the lore of League of Legends. Is she related to Lucian or any of those people? They have her fighting Thresh down here, and I know Lucian fights Thresh or something like that, because wasn't it like to bring his daughter back or something? Is this his daughter? I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just figured it out. But yeah, this character actually looks really sick. Put this character in the game, please. I don't know anything about her, but I like her design overall. Once again, Arcane character. I think V will be in the game. Vi, how do you say it? I think she would definitely be in the game just because Arcane, right? So Arcane, the series that they had, a lot of people talking about, is really good. I actually may check it out. I need to check it out. But yeah, I think this character will definitely be in the game. Punchy girl, I mean, what could go wrong, right? You know, a girl that with 2 giant fists that will just be lunging and punching at you. Like, I think this character will be pretty sick for a fighting game as well. I think she will translate very well. I think they could do some very nice things with her. I think she'll be a very nice character. So just put V in the game. Yeah, I think she'll work well. I wonder if this game is going to have unique interactions. That's the one thing I always like when fighting games, when they have like unique character interactions, or if you have like a specific team, they have like unique intro or like outro together, or you know, if they're fighting against a person they know, they talk some smack to them like in the intro or whatever like that. I hope this game has something like that, because I want to see, I believe her and what, Jinx are sisters. So I want to see how her and Jinx interacts inside this game. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now this is of course another character that we already seen inside the game, Echo. Wiz character looks very cool as well. I didn't think I really like him. That they definitely redesigned this character a bit, because he doesn't look like this in the game. I feel like he looks a lot better in the fighting game than he does in like his own character art. But the way this character translated into the fighting game is absolutely crazy. Like, once again, taking these tools that he have and making them into a fighting, like, how do we take these tools and make them into fighting game things? And they did it super well. You know, doing these like teleports and stuff like that, making it to where he has these phase, this parallel convergence, so like you can go back in time into the actual like after image and stuff that you see. Super well made character design for sure. I'm super glad that they actually are thinking about unique ways to make characters outside of like their abilities, rather than just like, okay, how do we make this 1-for-1? No, how do we make this ability transfer to a fighting game but make it extremely fun? They are doing a fantastic job with that. I can't stress that enough. All right, ending with a couple of male characters. So Thresh, right? I think Thresh is a great character to have, chat. I think Thresh, I just think he has a really sick design, bro. Like I said, I'm not too big of a fan when it comes to the monster characters, but Thresh is one of the few characters that has a monstrous form that I think just translate very well, right? I think this character design is absolutely amazing, bro. Like he's just a warden, bro. The chain warden. Like this character is sick. So I think he will make a fantastic character. And of course, if we're gonna have some of the other characters that I was talking about, like Lucy and stuff, how would these characters interact if this game is going to have those special type of interactions? You know, Riot has the money to do this type of stuff. I want to see some cool ass interactions inside the game. Personality like that really makes a game and changes it from just a okay game to this game is godlike when you have stuff like that. Now, of course, we could put some of the male ninjas in there. I believe there's like Zed we could put or something like that. But I think Yasuo will be a nice pick as well. Just, you know, just samurai dude, bro. Just put samurai dude in the game. I don't know too much. I think this is another new character that I've never seen before. For sure, I don't ever remember this character. So yeah, I don't know anything about what he does, but it looks like he has a barrier, like a, what is that, an ice barrier? He has like dashes and stuff too. He has a tornado move, and then he teleports as well. Okay, and then he has like an install onto it as well. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think this character would be pretty cool. Put him in the game. I will take one Yasuo. Last but not least, I think it's obvious that I couldn't not put this character in the game just because of the memery this character is. Now, I don't know if this character is popular like you. I don't even know if he was ever popular, but I just know he is such a fucking troll character. We have Teemo the troll, but you gotta have Mr. League of Legends troll himself, Draven. I think this character just has to be in the game somehow, just because of what he stands for. Like this character is just a walking meme when it comes to this game, and he is like the Deadpool of League of Legends. He is like aware sometimes. I feel like this character is just aware of things that are happening that he shouldn't know. He is a fourth wall breaker, and I think having a character that has that type of sense within the game allows for some unique creative moments and things you can do, like Deadpool taking the health bars and smacking you with it to do his actual level 3, or he takes like the meter bar and I believe the health bar as well, and like does a home run or whatever. Crazy stuff like that. Like maybe you don't have to go that crazy, but just a character that's a little bit more aware of things that are happening, I think will make for some very funny moments indeed. Man, this game has so many characters. How many characters is it? I think somebody said like over 140 or something like that in this game. Is it over one? That's a lot of characters. Is it really over 140? Is every character actually right here? Man, this game has grown a lot since the last time I played. I'm not gonna lie. It's so many characters, so many choices they have to choose from. This game could be extremely big. And on top of it being a team game, they have to put a decent amount of characters in here for a team game to actually work out and to have a nice, you know, difference of diversity as far as characters. I do like Lux too. I didn't put her in the list, but I do like Lux too. There's a couple other characters here that I probably would put in there. But just for the sake of fighting game transition and what like characters I think looks cool will fit into a fighting game, I think the characters that I pick are going to be my finalized choices. Maybe if I had to put one more, I think there's an old character that I would probably put named Jace. I think Jace was pretty cool too. Maybe I would put Jace in there too. I don't know. Anyway, that is my list, chat. And for the people on the YouTubes, let me know what characters you want to see inside of Project L as well. This is my list, but yeah, let me know what characters you would like to see. Tell me what you think also will transfer very well from the characters' kits into a fighting game too. Definitely want to hear what you guys think. Like I said, I'm not the biggest lore person or player of League of Legends. I played back in the day, but not too much nowadays. Let me know how you guys feel about it down in the comments below. Definitely want to hear what you guys got to think. Yo, Dike, when we booting up some League of Legends, never again, bro. I'm out of that. We out of that.